Hey, collective. Okay, guys, getting ready for your reading. This is being done on the evening, for me at least, of February the 13th, 2023. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. Thank you, as always, for all of your likes and subscribes. And let's get to a rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. Beautiful. These cards are so pretty. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? As always, guys, this is general. Only take what resonates, leave the rest naturally. Look to your other placements if you want to have more specific information. Courage, you are safe. Fears and illusions, set strong boundaries. So you're having some kind of rebirth, and it's immediately telling you to have courage and to set strong boundaries. What is the fear about? Fear is about the change, maybe? Is it about the rebirth here? Right. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. This is powerful. Okay. So that's what the courage is about. Not worrying about if you're, if you're going to make it, if you're not going to make it, if you're going to make mistakes, if you're not going to make mistakes. You will make mistakes, okay? That's just part of the journey, okay? It's all good, okay? Yeah, somebody's getting ready to go through some kind of expansion here, probably due to a rebirth. Now, I did a Sag reading last night, and we weren't using, I don't think we used these cards at all, actually, but it was about that. It was about kind of being pushed out to expand themselves into a different area here. I really felt like Spirit was kind of pushing Sagittarius out there to do it. It wasn't talking about a message, but it could have been a message. Actually, I don't know that it was talking about a message. Honestly, I don't remember that much about the reading. I've done several, but this is definitely all about rebirthing and finding yourself, reinventing oneself in some way, okay, giving life to your dreams here. But it says specifically creating a new reality. That was very much in alignment too with Sag, if you're Sag or if you're dealing with one here. You're busting out of some kind of illusions here, okay? And you do have to have strong boundaries, especially with the people, especially if they're trying to keep you maybe stuck or maybe trying to dash on your dreams or the things that you want to do because potentially they don't understand it. It says show the world what you're made of. You are definitely going through some kind of expansion here. Look at this. And then celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Okay, something big is definitely coming up here. This is awesome. Hang on one second. How about I just move you on out the way? Okay. I have far too much up here. I know I keep saying that. I did move some, but I don't know. I just keep adding just keep adding things to my desk over here. Give me one second. I love this thing, but I don't use it too much for some reason. All right, burn for me. Give me one second, guys. Sorry. I had this ready, but while I was getting set up and shuffling, it was burning down over there. So there it goes. Okay. All right, so awesome. This is certainly a great start. Some good stuff probably coming up here, it looks like. I think I'm going to go with the Quantum deck tonight. These are going to be, okay, you can just fly on out. Okay, something here about family. That's interesting. Maybe this is a new start involving a family here. Maybe you're going to be around people that actually make you feel like family. Some of you could be moving to a new area to maybe even, have you met someone? I don't know. Is this about that? Or is this also, maybe this is what the boundaries is about as well. Somebody could also be thinking about how to make it all happen. All right, especially if they're moving, say that you're a single mom with kids or a single dad with kids or something like that, to make it all work together. It's about a dream is what I just heard. So maybe somebody has a big vision or a dream. Visionary is what I heard now. So, okay, maybe somebody is a visionary. Maybe somebody has been focusing on kind of what they want to do. perhaps even in life, maybe what they wish to create, and they're just trying to figure out how to make it all fit in some way, how to make it all happen is what I want to say. All right, what else here? Optimism. Okay, probably very big for you. Okay, to definitely stay optimistic. I'm gonna have to figure out what this family is about as well. Maybe you guys will know. Very, very important to stay optimistic. Also, just take a look at this card, okay? You see how this person's just standing there, hands open, just really receiving all the bounty that's kind of coming for them, because look what they're facing here. All right, you can see the sunshine, you can see the mountains, obviously you can see, this looks like actually fruit around here, okay? A lot of greenage, trees all around. It's just beautiful. I mean, the gateway is completely beautiful here. This is the consciousness that you're in. So being very grateful, very optimistic about moving forward here, about what is to come. Wow. Look at that. These are consciousness cards. They have several areas or several, let's see, like you can pull from people or consciousness, or there's event cards, that kind, but you're getting a lot of consciousness cards, happy success. So you're already envisioning it. Remember a minute ago, we said visionary was coming out. So you're already envisioning this. You're already feeling the success that is coming. If not, this is kind of the mode you need to get into, okay? Because this is going to bring this forward. You are going through some kind of expansion. It will take some kind of courage. Maybe you're having to leave, you know, some of your family, you know, behind, or maybe you're doing maybe you're doing it for your family. I mean, you know, maybe that's where the family is coming in as well. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to be celebrating though, because you're going to have some kind of, you know, success that is coming in as a result of it. Yeah. You know, maybe this gets you, I almost read this as you won't have to live like the status quo anymore. And maybe it's not, maybe you're not looking for that status quo life. Okay. Maybe you want something bigger than that or more meaningful. Okay. Whatever that means to you. What else here? Oh, wow. We have hidden motivations. Now look at that. Look down here. As the curtains draw open, look, we have a family down here. Do you see that? And I keep saying, where is this family? Are you moving towards somebody to start a family here? Is somebody moving towards you as well? This could definitely be there because that's what they really want. This is an intention card. Okay. So maybe someone doesn't want you to leave because maybe this is what they really are wanting with you. Somebody is moving towards somebody else after some kind of rebirth, absolutely, or towards something that's going to take a lot of courage to do. It's for some kind of expansion in their life here. It looks like there's going to be some kind of happy success here. Maybe this is somebody who has been living within the, you know, the confines of, I don't know, the, wow, discovery here. I don't know, societal norms, societal pressures, that sort of thing. Maybe they felt stuck to a certain degree, maybe in a job, or, I mean, obviously if this is you, maybe you felt like you weren't getting the expansion that you needed. Maybe you have all of these big ideas, right? These big visions for your life, but you've just been kind of waiting for an opportunity. Well, I think somebody here definitely sees things clearly now. Yeah, they've made some kind of discovery here. But I feel like something else is going on. You definitely have something else going on here. So you guys will have to let me know what it is. Because for a lot of you guys, I think this could actually be about creating something around work. But I can clearly also see something regarding family. And since I am seeing hidden motivations, this definitely indicates to me there could be some kind of relationship that's involved too. Maybe somebody that's not saying something. Now, I do have discovery here. Maybe somebody is discovering something about someone else. This is an intention card, right? Trying to discover or do their research or really look into something regarding someone else, okay? Maybe they're looking at diamonds, okay? That's what this person has. Maybe somebody is moving towards another person here with diamonds. With a diamond, I apologize. They probably don't have like a bag of diamonds, but they could, and that would be okay. Yeah, because there's some kind of, maybe this is where their thoughts are going. Perhaps they want to integrate families or start some kind of family or something like that. And you know, even if there's no children involved, although we obviously saw two like that, I mean, you definitely see You know, the castle here in the background, all of the land. So this is definitely about, it's about building a future, I feel like. Building a future potentially with somebody. But who is building? Let's keep going, actually, because are they trying to build a future with the person who had the rebirth, or is the person who had the rebirth moving forward to do this? Oh, look at this, though. We have decrease. Interesting. Maybe this is coming after some time of decrease. Decrease within a family, perhaps, or maybe this is coming after a time of decrease in someone's life. Maybe it was the decrease that actually put somebody into this kind of rebirth, okay? Took them down to really begin to evaluate things and to change a lot of things here. Okay, yeah, wow. The sacred temple. So somebody is definitely choosing some spiritual side. Okay, they may be really studying spirituality, religion, something along those lines. Esoteric, perhaps, kind of stuff. Getting more engaged with that, getting more knowledge in terms of, I want to say spiritual growth, but not only that, it's more like knowledge, like some kind of evolutionary process. So they want to know more about perhaps that side of things, okay? It's got to be different than what they knew before. We do have the sacred temple here. This is somebody who's really, it's not only discovering another person, this is discovery about self, okay? Yeah, this is self-discovery as well. So let's just get some tarot and see if we can get into it, because I need some answers. Okay. All right. Spirit, what is this reading all about here? Here's the thing. If you have already been in this stage here, excuse me, where you've been through a rebirth, where you're actually going through some kind of expansion, or have been there, and you know, now you are being celebrated, or you are celebrating your successes here. Okay, this could obviously be you. Happy success, optimism here. Maybe someone is realizing that about you. It could definitely be somebody who's been living. Somebody has realized something about you. Okay, now I'm getting this. Yeah, somebody could have definitely realized something about another person here. Somebody who's already been through some changes, through some expansion is what I'm feeling. Let's keep going. Spirit, so what is this reading about, please, for the collective? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, what is this reading about? We're definitely coming out of it looks like a bit of a dark period to me. Period of apathy here, a period of a lot of, could have been a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, or somebody is here. A lot of anxiety. Okay, that's there. Yeah, and walking away from something. So somebody is moving towards something here, and that's why they need to have some kind of courage here. Is this you or somebody that you're dealing with? I don't really know. Remember, there are some kind of hidden motivations here. I don't necessarily think they're bad. Okay, this card to me is not bad. I mean, especially when you're looking at the card here, okay, and when the curtain is drawn, you know, what's actually behind it. I think somebody is moving forward because they want to have, this is like a 10 of Cups to me, right? They want to have that 10 of Cups life that is based on, you know, love, obviously, and sharing and taking care of one another here. And also, of course, you see a lot of property here. You see good finances as well, clearly, people that are very stable. Somebody may have discovered something about another relationship here. This decrease card definitely tells me that this could have been a pivotal moment in someone's life. Is this why they're actually, maybe they're coming forward, you know, in some kind of decrease, or because something has changed in their life. Maybe something has been lost. Okay, with this, whatever it is, this person's moving towards the sun. I'm going to tell you right that. And isn't that funny? Because the first card is happiness. The second card is, I think it says happy success. I'm sorry. Optimism and then happy success here. Are you dealing with someone who's actually been through some kind of rebirth and is trying to recalibrate themselves in some way? Okay, maybe this is a person that is very, I get the idea, maybe very traditional in a sense, or maybe they've been very traditional. In the past, they've known one way and maybe they've tried to kind of stick to that. This is definitely someone here that may be wanting some kind of expansion in their life here. So there's a bunch of kids up here. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this person may want children with you as well. That is the people card, or they may already have some kind of children. Maybe you guys both have children. Maybe that would also, okay, that could have also been some kind of, not hindrance necessary, but it could have been something that slowed down progress in the past. Something significant here about children, but seeing hidden motivations. I don't know, collective. Are you like really stable? I don't know why I keep feeling this with this card, because the cards look really, really happy to me. That this hidden motivations is the only thing that is really kind of throwing me a bit, because I keep getting a feeling with it. My feeling is telling me with the family card up here and then this, it's like, are you not being told that this person has a family or has children, or that this is something that will be, I mean, obviously it's something that you would have to know ahead of time, right? Something's up with it. Okay, this person's trying to be happy. I definitely know that. They want to go to something that is more expansive in their life. Obviously the sun, a very bright light, you know, that they're moving towards here, but also just a lot of success, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness here. Yeah. This person could have been through a lot here. That could have been that state of decrease that they actually were going through. Okay, it could have been quite the dark night here, while they've been going through this rebirth, right? Looking for answers, trying to get perspective on a situation. That could also be that card of discovery. Yeah, look at this. See, there's something hidden around this, and this kind of concerns me here. Okay, so there's definitely something that is, yeah, look, there's the lack right there. There's something hidden here. I think this person's lost some things here. How did this reading become about someone else? But someone here is definitely lost. They've lost some kind of money here. Maybe they've lost a home. They're both clearly out here homeless, you know. Maybe they've lost, I don't know if it's a family or been divorced out of a family, something like that. Maybe they're just separating from some kind of family that they were in. I don't know if it's an actual divorce. Maybe it's just their family, brothers, sisters, or someone who they felt was family. I definitely think there's kids involved. I just got to be honest. I do. But there's a lot of illusions around this as well. So this is something, whatever it is, I don't think you know this. If this is somebody who actually has children, or had children with someone else, or has children that they've been responsible for, that sort of thing, I'm not so sure that you are aware of this. Yeah, look at this. Oh, options. Yep. This person has lost a lot. Here's the issue. Okay, they've been in a time, and this could have all started back here. When you go back to the first card, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, it is in reverse, which is definitely a good thing. You know, maybe this person has been very bored, in apathy, not wanting, you know, the cup they've been given. But I almost feel like, you know, something has definitely changed. Now they're trying to come out of that boredom, out of that apathy, and make some moves, because whatever it's been, they could have actually been through some kind of loss, not only financially, but perhaps with family, okay, with children as well. You know, maybe it was someone else's children that they were taking care of. I feel like you either don't know it or you don't have all the details on it. I definitely think this person's been looking, trying to get some kind of clue here in terms, I think you're the one that went through the rebirth, okay? Because my feeling is this person finally walked away from something that was very stressful, created a lot of anxiety in their life. Could have had some, again, I'm going to say it again because I keep feeling it, some major loss here. I think they finally walked away from this. And I'm even looking at this person's face here and how they're kind of down, just looking down on their luck, really. You know, they want to move towards, it looks to me like a time that is definitely more joyful. I think they could have been through a lot of heartache here, or definitely, again, a lot of loss regardless. They want a time of success, you know, something that's more joyful, certainly a happier time here. They might be heading towards, you know, on a place that's predominantly sunny or something like that with the sun. But this person has had to really spend some time here. They've had to go through some things. I really think they went through a dark night here. I actually have 2 cards back to back that would probably, actually 3, that would probably indicate that to me as well. They had to go through some losses. There were a lot of illusions here as well. So I guess they could be the rebirth as well, right? Because they had to really break down a lot of things that maybe they believed in the past, a lot of things that are not being seen. But there's still some kind of hidden intention here, which makes me think that things are still not being seen. And I think it has to do with this person's losses. I really do. I think they've lost some money. I guess they could have lost, I don't know, there's a stained glass window here, but this just looks to me, I mean, these people are clearly, they look like they're homeless anyway. I don't know if they lost some kind of home. And maybe they're looking at their options now to see what is next. I mean, you can clearly see this person is standing out here, you know, waiting for their ship to come in. This might also be an indication, though, that this person would need to travel to go to where they're going here. Again, they could be looking at somebody here that is very optimistic, somebody who has a lot of happy success in their life, and they can absolutely see it. Someone who is not following the status quo here. Maybe they see that you have, you know, you have went through some kind of rebirth and you've had all of this courage and you've went through a mass expansion in your own life here, okay? Maybe they see you out here celebrating. So I don't necessarily think this is nefarious. I just think that somebody is definitely not putting everything on the table. Like, did you even... I swear it's something like that. It's something like, did you even know what was going on behind the scenes here? Did you know about a family? Did you know about children? Did you know any of this, you know? All right, Spirit, what else? What else can you tell me about this reading, please? Oh, yeah. Okay. 6 of Wands. All right, and then we have the Knight of Wands here. Okay, so you're definitely dealing with, you could be dealing with someone who's very fiery and passionate, somebody who's definitely some kind of go-getter here, someone who definitely wants to come in. Looks to me like they could be wanting to come in pretty fast here, very passionately. This person may generally, they could get, I don't know if this person's in the limelight or maybe they've been doing something that allows them to get some kind of public, I don't know, maybe they're in the public, I guess the public eye here. Yeah, maybe it allows them to get some kind of accolades or something like that. This is also a card about success, though. So maybe they're coming in to have some kind of success with you. Or wanting that. That's what they're wanting. I think we talked about that up here with the Sun card as well. Now, this person could most definitely want to work with you in some way. They're coming with a lot of passion, though. I mean, we all know the stories behind the Knight, right? But, I mean, that also tells me somebody that's just very passionate, you know, ready to move in for what it is that they want here. Perhaps they're wanting to work on something together or propose working on something together. It could even be a relationship. It could be working together as well. This could be something exciting, to be honest with you. I don't know about the hidden motivation throws off my whole reading, to be honest with you. Because otherwise, I could look at this as a work reading. Somebody getting an opportunity, right? And just going for it. Yeah, after a time of maybe lack here in a sense, or a time of loss here. We did see decrease, right? We did see decrease. So it could definitely be a time of loss here. Yeah, see, this person's holding back though. Oh, Yeah, they're going to be holding some things back though. So yeah, maybe they do want to work on something, but the problem is they're holding some things back, or they're holding on to what they have very tightly. There's a whole nother story going on here in the background, unfortunately. I'm trying to see what it is. I absolutely have to think it has something to do about a family, or a situation with a family, or maybe some children that this person has as well. They're definitely in a state of lack. I mean, I have the wheel here that obviously is in reverse here. Definitely not a good sign. This person's life has not been moving in the direction that they wanted it to. Okay, this person could have done something that took them back, maybe made some decisions that took them back. I almost feel like they're trying to spare themselves that, maybe don't want to or don't wish to speak on that, because look, it looks like you've achieved so much here. It's kind of crazy to me, honestly, because I feel with this much achievement and going through a rebirth and all that, they should know you're going to be pretty tuned in. But for some reason, I feel like they're still holding back quite a bit. And I think it just has to do with embarrassment. I think it has to do with ego and embarrassment, which, I mean, look, things happen. I don't know what happened here. If it's just money loss, I mean, that shit happens, right? I mean, I deal with investments all day. I know sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but hopefully most times we win. But I mean, it just happens to us sometimes. So that's not really the biggest deal. I think it has to do with something else, some other investment that potentially they already had, or that they made, maybe even since you guys have not been together. It's something that you don't know, because I feel like they're going to be playing it very close to their chest, which to you would probably seem like some kind of illusion, right? Like they're trying to get something over on you here. They could very well see you as this Empress energy here. This could tell me that this person is wanting to birth something new, definitely into being with you. All right. Yeah, we got this. No, they know. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, they know that you're the Empress. They know that you're the Empress. Listen, this person could have been somebody that was of two minds in the past. Let me just go ahead and say that. They could have had divided loyalties here between two. Something they definitely don't want you to know, okay? And it's really set their life, I feel like, ablaze in many ways. Look at that. Wow. And created a lot of loss in their life, and they're trying to come towards their Ten of Pentacles here. Straight, I mean, just plain and simple, okay? They know that you're very abundant, okay? I'm telling you, they've seen you, or they know that you've been through this. You've reinvented yourself, okay? That you've kind of stepped out. You've had the courage to step out. You've went through a huge expansion here in your own life here, and you're really celebrating your life here. I mean, that's very clear here. This person sees you as very happy, very joyful, very optimistic, very successful. Okay, they have discovered this. And maybe they did have to go in for a long time. And maybe if they were in this state of apathy here, this state of just stressed out and anxiety and stuff, they weren't seeing it, but they walked away from something. Maybe walking away is what created the loss here. But I see that this person is definitely looking at their options of what they need to do next. And it looks to me like they are they're waiting on their ships to come in. Maybe they're waiting on their ships to come in so that they can make a move. Or maybe if you're far away, they're looking out here over time and space here, trying to figure out what their next move is to kind of come in. I wonder if somebody lost custody of their kids or visitation of their children or something like that as well. It's almost like I had to lose everything. I had to go through some kind of decrease to really follow this temple path as well, or the sacred temple. What is that called? Yeah, the sacred temple. The sacred temple path as well, to follow some sense of spirituality, right? To follow a different way. Let's just say it that way. Yeah. So this is definitely generational wealth. You could have some kind of contract with this person, or maybe that's the way they feel. Maybe they feel as though you two do. Maybe they didn't always see that before. Maybe it took them a great bit of loss to actually be able to see something like this, but now they do. I don't think this is a person that's actually afraid to work. I do like that. Okay, they probably have a lot of ideas on their own as well, but maybe they've seen you, something about your manifesting abilities too. So they've seen you make changes, bring things into being, and I think that has kind of stimulated them a bit, and maybe even could have even sparked them to begin looking, right? Because remember, they're sitting here in apathy and anxiety before over some kind of situation. Now that card has 4 kids, so I'm gonna pray this person does not have like 4 children or something. They're trying to slide into your life. I mean, you know, unless you want 4 children. All right, let's see. I don't know why this thing is not burning. You know, these take like a special kind of incense too. I don't have very many of them, so let's see. I'm so sorry. I should have dealt with this before. My apologies. Now, by all means, if you are the Empress and already the mother of this person's children and they've been out here doing something else, I mean, this could definitely be somebody trying to make their way back, wanting to have success, right? Because after some kind of loss here, you know, maybe they're coming in to say they're back. This does say hidden intentions as well. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just back in town, something. But they're trying to get with this person. Maybe it's the mother. Maybe you're the mother of their children. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. Let me use this deck again. I got to be careful because I messed up one of the cards yesterday. Should probably studied it a little bit harder before using. Oh well. All right. All right, Spirit. So what is the? Let's find out. Well, what are these hidden intentions? That's what I want to know. What are the hidden intentions exactly? What is this person's hidden intentions here with the collective? What's the deal? What is the deal? Hang on 1 second. Alright. What is this person's hidden intention? What do they want? Okay, they definitely want some kind of change. They may want to move to where you are. They could also be trying to escape a situation or get away from a situation that was otherwise bad. We saw that here. Something that brought a lot of stress to them. Okay. They may wish to apologize for something here with this Page of Cups energy as well. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Did they block you at one time, potentially? I mean, there could have been some loss. Maybe they also want to apologize about not seeing you. Not seeing you, not recognizing you, not being willing to talk about things, not being willing to share their heart here. That's a very blocked off card to me. So maybe this person was not giving you their heart before, or not being willing to recognize you or who you were in their life. Here's the 3 again. Now, isn't that interesting? This person's standing over here on the shore, looking out, waiting, and look at that. So, did they know that so were you waiting on this person? Oh, wow. So maybe you were waiting on this person as well, as they're standing out here looking out to you. Okay, you could have been waiting on each other, but I feel like they didn't want to see it. Maybe they weren't trying. Maybe they weren't trying to make contact, especially if they had a whole family over here. Something was happening here where I feel like this person was not willing to see the relationship, and you could have stood there and been waiting. Yeah, it looks to me like this person is wanting to bring, so some clarity needs to be, somebody wants to make things right. That's what I get. So some clarity has to be had here. So they know that they have to apologize here. Okay. Apologize. Maybe this is some kind of love offering as well. This could be an offering of some kind of emotion here, but I feel like it's an apology because the remainder of the story here. And I feel like it's for not being willing to compromise, not being willing to see. Okay, that you could have been left waiting. That's what I get. That you know, were waiting for them. That you were an empress potentially. Okay, that you were special to them, or that you were special in some way is what I'm feeling. I definitely feel like somebody wants to get very clear, wants to provide some kind of clarity, some kind of truth on a situation. But look, you have the King of Cups in reverse here. So I don't know. I'm telling you, this person's not, there's some kind of emotional manipulation going on, and we're seeing like a pattern here, right? Hidden intentions here. Somebody dancing around the subject for sure. This is definitely emotional manipulation. So someone's still not being completely honest, not sharing maybe their feelings or maybe the information in terms of what's happened here. Maybe they know that they have to make things right in a sense, but again, some things are going to be left out of the equation. All right, what's being left out then? What is being left out here? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands again. I mean, a lot of these cards are just repeating themselves. This is a separate deck here, so... Oh, and then look, the Six of Wands. Here we have the Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, and here we have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. This, okay, yeah. So, you know, I think what's being left out here is definitely that this person was... Oh, look at this. Look. This person was out here. I hate to go into this story again because I feel like this just came up, okay? For them, you know, being recognized, having a lot of attention on them, all of that good stuff was what they were about before. They were being a player. They were at least in this player mentality where that is what was important to them, okay? They could have definitely chose passion. And with multiple people here, okay, only take it as it resonates over you, okay? Even though they knew that this made you very sad, even though that they knew that they weren't offering anything to you. Yeah, even though that they knew that this was a problem. Look at that. Yeah, they probably said they were single too when they were not. This person had a family. I'm telling you, they had something else going on here. So they knew that them coming in passionately, wanting that attention, wanting that affection here, okay? Because that's what, I think that's what kind of fuels this person, left you very sad, left you without, okay? But they weren't even available to give you more, is what I'm feeling, than what they actually gave you. They weren't being honest here, okay? This person wasn't sovereign. They obviously had some other kind of attachment here. They could have told you they didn't, as a matter of fact, okay? That card is very deliberate to me, so they could have told you they didn't have it, but they did. They had some kind of attachment here with someone else. Look, absolutely they did. There's that Ten of Pentacles. I think that's what they've lost here. I do. I think they have lost that family unit in some way. That's what they don't want to tell you about. They don't want you to know about this, because when you look at this right here where they're making a decision, you see they're moving towards probably what they feel is their true Ten of Pentacles here. You know, who knows? Because they're not being completely... I don't feel like they're being completely transparent here, okay? Even though they're obviously trying to do some of the right thing, they're not really bringing it all, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're not going to tell you about that. Maybe they're not going to tell you about them staying in a situation here that could have been based on some kind of generational wealth. It could have also been based on, I'm going to go into it too, the differences, the cultural differences. I feel very, very strongly about that. So maybe this person, maybe they'd been with somebody for a long time, or this was the expectation for the family. The bottom line, though, is they made the decision to be there, okay? It could have been a family. It could have been a wife, a children, or a husband, children, anything like that. They could have been very comfortable in that situation, but they still wanted to get passion outside of there. Yep. So that's what they're not telling you. Now, I have a big feeling here that you have probably figured this out, okay? And that's why, that could have been why you went through some kind of rebirth here, okay? Or went into a very heavy stage of, yeah, rebirth, reinventing yourself, all right? And you've been steadily moving with courage, it looks like, towards your dreams here, okay? Into the state of expansion, all right? And that's just going to continue for you. There's a lot of progress for you. There's a lot of celebration, I feel like, to be had for the success that you're going into or that you're already into, it looks like. Yeah, you're achieving. I feel like you're achieving so much right now. And they probably see that. The thing is, it has come after a time of light. But look at this. They walked away. You have the Eight of Cups again. Okay? They walked away from this situation. So you had it up here, very stressful situation, a lot of apathy here. We already talked about it being some kind of family situation, maybe based on some kind of generational wealth, or maybe just based on security, okay, money, that sort of thing. No, you see there's no emotion cards, right? And so this is all about that. You and this person could have had a fling, to be honest with you, but I think this is the part, regardless of what happened in the past, because God, I feel like it always takes us back there. We already know what happened, right? In this particular situation, it was about passion, but I also think they weren't honest with you, even though they knew that it left you waiting, even though they knew that it left you very sad, and they don't want to talk about all that either, okay? But they have, in fact, left a situation, but it came to them at a loss. You should know that. Definitely a loss. So what are their true feelings for, Lord? Okay, for you. Well, I just got a Sun in reverse. Okay, what are their true feelings here as it relates to the collective? I don't think they know. Let's see. What are their true feelings here as it relates to the collective? Okay, Nine of Cups. What are their true feelings? Maybe they don't know how you're going to react. Oh, wow. Okay, Gemini's card here. So we have the Lover's card. What are their true feelings as it relates to the collective? There's that Four again. You're getting a lot of cards repeating here. Moon card again, repeating. And then we have, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think this person has a lot of work to do, okay? Do they have feelings? They do. It could be love, certainly romantic feelings, okay? They definitely, they could very well think you're their soulmate or something like that, but I feel like this person has, they have a lot of attraction, I feel like, when it comes to you. The problem is, I still see, especially in this particular card right here, just the way that they look. They're not paying attention, again, to the hand of God giving them this cup from behind. They're not looking at these right here. It almost makes me see like this person has not. So you've been through a rebirth. I don't know that they necessarily have been, to be honest with you. I don't know that they have been. I think that there's still a lot of things that have not been illuminated here to this person. I feel like they have a ways to go because we still can see the Moon card here. And then I have Judgment here in reverse, or in reverse, not rebirth, right? So although they may have these feelings, they don't necessarily have a plan to, I guess, to make it work. You know, I don't necessarily know that plan, well, plan to a certain extent would make it work, but it's not just that. It's almost like their feelings are not, you know, I did a reading like this the other night, right? Where I was like, something's wrong with them emotionally, or I don't get them. It's kind of that feeling. It's like, yeah, I want to move forward. I want to offer this. I'm extremely, you know, attracted and drawn to this person. And it's not even that I necessarily see them out there looking about. I just don't feel like like you've gained so much here on your own. And I feel like they're still holding back. They're still in some of the old patterns, if that makes sense. So again, how do they feel? I think they don't even know to a certain degree. Is there love? Yeah, but they're still very confused by it. They're confused by the bond. They're confused by this situation is what I'm feeling here. This person has not been through, I don't feel like they've been through a complete awakening or rebirth here. So although they may feel this, they could very well feel the extreme pull of this situation. I feel there is love here, honestly, and definitely a whole lot of passion here. But It's almost like somebody needs to grow up, or somebody may need to mature first, because these last cards are not, for me, are definitely big indicators that they're just not there yet. And you are miles ahead of them in this sequence here. All right. They know that whatever you're doing must be quite lucrative here. Look at this. They could very well know that you are their twin flame, or feel like you're their twin flame. All right, or someone very significant to them in their life. And that might be what's creating all the other issues, to be honest with you. The pull is so very, very strong, but still you can feel like it's huge amount of illusions. Okay, I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm supposed to be here. I feel like I love this person. I don't know what to do with all this, And yeah, that is my feel. I think that may be what's throwing them off. They definitely have not done the work, and they could be fresh out of another situation here, okay? But they see all of the things that you're doing. I do think there's some kind of pride here too. Not like pride, like I'm going to hold back out of pride. I think there's pride in what you've been able to accomplish or achieve as well, which could also be driving this. They recognize you as the Empress. They may recognize you as a twin, okay? They recognize that there are feelings here, but it's like, I just don't know. Is that enough to make it happen? This does happen in twin flames, right? When you hear the stories, I mean, people get freaked out. They leave. They come back years later. It's like, what the hell? I mean, y'all are made of some strong stuff. That's all I can say to even deal with something like that, because this is that would be a lot personally for me, I think. So this could very well be, I guess this could absolutely be a twin if you believe in that. Look, we have this on the bottom again. You have all of these cards duplicating, also kind of a sign, right, that there's a lot of mirroring that's going on in this particular connection here. Somebody needs to get something off their chest and try to make things right in a situation here. Okay, I definitely feel that. But please know this person still has some kind of hidden intentions about coming in. And I think there's actually a lot of more hidden information here, that it's not that we need to know everything, but I feel like this would be vital to you moving forward here. It's a huge piece of the puzzle in terms of what has happened here, because this is, especially if there's children and a whole family stuff, I mean, this is going to be something that's in your life if this person sticks around. But the real issue is, I don't know if this person, because there is so much confusion and still the same apathy that they've had before, right? I don't know if they would actually stick around at this point, because they're still growing for them to do. They have to grow, period. All right, I'm going to get, maybe I will get some cards. I know that that's very difficult to hear, but I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, so it is what it is. And we have to keep moving regardless, right? Our life continues on. A lot of things to accomplish while we're here, very short time, so... You and I were too young, so maybe you guys got involved when you were too young, or maybe somebody in this situation was too young. Hell, maybe they're still too young, because this does look like immaturity to me, but it could also be just straight confusion. I do think it's emotional immaturity to a certain degree. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Oh, ouch. You may not have even known completely what happened before, okay? I do see that they left you out kind of waiting here and very sad, and they knew that. See, they know that they love you. That's not the issue. Just being able to handle something like that. Look at this, though. It's time for me to heal now. That could be part of the issue. Because if they're moving from one thing into another because they believe that this is supposed to be, but they have all of this healing to do, especially amongst so much loss here, that could definitely be a big issue. On the bottom it says, I'm starting to understand our connection. Let me get one more. Yeah, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, so maybe they are, look, and it says it again here. I'm starting to understand our connection on the bottom again. So, all right, so obviously that card wanted to be seen. They know that there's something much deeper in this connection. This has got to be, I think this is obviously going to be a twin flame, or somebody thinks this is a twin flame connection. Okay, you'll know if it's your story. Maybe this person, part of their journey too is learning to, because it says time to heal. They do need to heal because they need to learn to be more accountable, number one. but they need to wrap something else up fully and be able to be fully, you know, honest with whoever it is they're going to be with. They need to be fully honest, not pick and choose, you know, what you get to know. So, all right, guys, that's what I have for y'all. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. I will see you guys again very soon. Have a good night.